I'm Vasili Manousakis, and I am the assistant coach of the Kenyan national team, working with Benni McCarthy. I was next to Benni. We were all together, and we looked at it and said, that's going to be interesting. So, I think to put yourself against some of the best teams, on the African continent is something special, and there's no better way than testing yourself against Bafana. So we got some fantastic players. We busy scouting, and even this last FIFA camp, we've looked at a couple of good youngsters. So we're trying to put something special together for for those AFCON group games. Of course, we know we don't have to qualify. We're one of the hosts. But we're going out, and everybody wants to win football games, and we're no different. So that's the plan. But, very exciting draw and very difficult group that we're in. I just think emotionally it's going to be a great moment. As you said, we are South Africans, but certainly no pressure and no reason for us to do anything different to what we normally do. So it's football as usual. Again, we respect the opponents. Going to be a fantastic opportunity. But as in all football matches, you want to win, and that will be no different when we come for a visit. Kenyans, very welcoming, very warm, fantastic city, especially Nairobi. Amazing people, football crazy. They love football. We saw that in the Chan, how they packed the stadiums. They also got very high expectations, but that's the job that we're in. It's football. So fantastic. As I said, great country, great city, great people, and we just slotted in, very well. And we continue. We have contracts until the end of AFCON 2027, and long may it continue. The phone calls happened when McDonald, Mariga Wanyama, and Victor Wanyama, brothers, probably the most famous Kenyans of the footballing guys. They contacted Coach Benni, told them about their vision. Mariga is the vice president of the federation and doing a fantastic job. So ex-players in management roles. And that's really how it happened, sold the vision to Coach Benni. He started making the calls, got the group together again, myself, Munib and Pilela, and that's it. Before we knew it, we were in camp, flying into one of the World Cup qualifiers. Really had to hit the ground running. But we've found our feet since then, and it's been amazing. So we got the support from the federation. We got the support from the football-loving public. We know how we want to play. We know our principles. We know our models. And we try to instill that as quick as possible into the team. And we had a fairly successful Chan. I think we could have gone a little bit further, but that's the nature of the tournament. So no interference from anybody, no issues. The ban was lifted, as you said, and from there we just went from strength to strength. And the support has been great. I think they've never ever got out of the group stages in an AFCON. So certainly we've got to say to ourselves, we've got to get out of the group. We've got to get ourselves into the last 16. And I think with the aspirations, of our coaching team and being around Coach Benni for long enough, he's a winner. He's a perfectionist, and we've got a little target within ourselves that we want to go beyond. That aim of reaching the last 16, and let's see how it goes. The competition is very, very stiff. There's so much quality in AFCON, but believe we can compete and we can go toe-to-toe with the best. I think we've been more than accommodating, picking local players. We've given them a chance. We've taken a couple of youngsters with us to many camps, even now recently against, Lesotho, although those were more international players, but they were younger players. But I don't think any of the local players can complain. We've given them an opportunity. That won't change. We will continue to have a look at them and assess them as we always do, and they will be included at some later stage. But we've also been running out of time to look at younger players that are playing abroad, and that's what we did against Lesotho. We experimented a little bit, but certainly from the next couple of windows where we're playing the AFCON games, in the group stages, there's less time for experiments. So as long as they continue doing the business for their teams, locally, internationally, it doesn't matter what it is, they'll definitely know that we're looking, and they'll get a call up.